Hi guys! So, welcome. My name is Ashley, and like Pat said, I'm not going to really go much over my story. I was a first grade teacher. Now I am a retired teacher at the age of 24 and building my dreams through this business. So super duper lucky to have this amazing opportunity. I'm sure you feel the same exact way having it right in front of your nose. So really quickly, before I jump into what I'm going to get into, I wanted to thank Pat for this amazing opportunity to jump on here. I don't know how I got so lucky, but thank you, Pat, and thank you to all the other amazing leaders in this group. Wendy, Megan, Raina, Amy, and Keith. I know my team has built mountains so far in this training, so thank you so much. Okay, so it's Pat's week, right? Pat is incredible. By now, you know he's a huge mindset experience guy. He's all about giving people an amazing experience. He's all about giving, really leading with that belief and that mindset. So I'm going to kind of continue that trend today. But before I jump into that, I do want to kind of do a little bit of an exercise with you guys. And I want you guys to maybe close your eyes, relax, kind of get in your zen, whatever gets you in that zen, and think about what got you started. So really, really think back to what made you say yes. Was it the financial support that this opportunity had to offer? Was it the culture? Was it the fact that you just needed to lose your belly? Pinpoint what it was. And I'll give you a second, and I really want you to comment below what it was. Maybe we can get some interaction going. Comment below what it was that made you say yes to either a challenge group, this coaching opportunity. What made you say yes to your upline coach? I'll give you a second, but I want to see some interaction. So if you're just hopping on now, we're commenting what made us say yes to this opportunity. For me, it was the fact that I needed support. I had tried everything. I was the queen of yo-yo dieting. I was going to the gym at 4:30 before I had to go teach 26 first graders. So for me, I just needed human beings rooting me on that weren't 6 years old. I'm seeing a lot of community, needing to find myself, being a rock bottom. Awesome. Okay, so really pinpoint what was it that made you say yes to this opportunity, okay? Now I want you to take that. Hopefully you've got it by now. Hopefully you have it written down somewhere. And if you don't, write it down maybe on the background of your phone. Write it down somewhere where you can see it every day, maybe in your office, maybe on your desktop of your computer. But really, really pinpoint it. Get deep. Know exactly what it was that made you say yes to this opportunity. And now I want you to realize something. There are millions of people in this universe who have that exact same feeling today, who need what you needed, right? And now I also want you to realize that with your help, they have the opportunity to unfeel that way. So maybe you've been a coach for a month. Maybe you've been a coach for 2 months, 5 years, however long you've been a coach. You've had this amazing opportunity to unfeel that feeling, right? We've been given this amazing opportunity. And with your belief, you have the opportunity to instill that in other people. So, Pat is a big belief guy. Amy's a huge belief girl, and she's all about, really leading with that. And I believe that if we know in our hearts what we have to offer people, what value we have to offer people, we could race this thing to the finish line. And I know success skill points are cool, and I know that hitting certain benchmarks are cool, and we all want to be superstar diamonds, right? Maybe you don't, maybe you're going for money, and that's fantastic. But we all have these points, like these little goals to hit. But if we're not focusing on the reason why we're doing it, we're going to be moving like sloths. We really have to lay that foundation of belief in ourselves. And not only are you going to really let all of those type of people gravitate towards you, but you're going to, that's going to pump through your organization. You're going to have your coaches, your grandbaby coaches, your grandbaby coaches just pumping belief. And that's what you want. That's the value system that you want in your business, is to just have belief run through your veins, right? So with that being said, I'm going to hop into the meat of this and really talk about the yes. So there's a big disconnect between the yes and what we have to do after the yes. And we all look for that super duper exciting word, right? That 3-letter word, yes. We send invites. We send follow-ups. We send follow-ups and follow-ups and follow-ups. And maybe they don't say yes for like 15 months, right? And we're waiting for that yes. What I've seen in a lot of coaches, and I will be the first to attest to it, I did it at the beginning of my business too. We get that yes, and we're so busy trying to find that next yes that we forget about that human being. We forget about that previous yes that maybe they got us to Success Club 2, but we're scurrying around just to hit points, right? This is where the belief system comes in, that what we're doing is to add value to people, to change their life and be the hero that we needed before we started. We want to be that hero for them. So we can't look at people like points. So when you get a yes, don't be so focused on that next yes that you forget about that first one, or you forget about the previous one, okay? So really that's gonna kind of be, because I am so guilty myself, that's gonna be kind of the basis of what I talk about today. Finding that connection between how to get those challengers started off on fire so that they not only become rockstar challengers, but hopefully they gain so much passion by what you have to offer them that they want to duplicate that with all of your, duplicate your success and what you show them. So what I do is a 6-step plan. So if you're a red personality like me, you already have your pen and paper out and you can list it 1 through 6. And this is what I do. I find that it really works for a couple of reasons. I do this this kind of like relationship building with my new challengers because it establishes a foundation of a relationship with, yes, yay for reds. It establishes a relationship with my challengers that continues to grow over time. And they're not afraid to reach out to me. Sorry, my contact's bothering me. They're not afraid to reach out because we've already laid that foundation, okay? So this is my 6-step system. I'll run through it really quick. First thing is pencil them in, okay? Second thing is be prepared for the call. And I'll go into that in a second. Third thing is get on the call and meal plan. Fourth thing is Beachbody On Demand. Fifth thing is challenge tracker. And then the 6th thing is find out their why. Because yes, challengers have whys too. And once you find their why, it's going to be so much easier to follow their journey and continue motivating them. Okay? So first thing, going back to pencil them in. So they just said yes, right? You're super duper excited. They've just said yes. And for me, I have this little paragraph in my notepad just saved, and then as soon as they order their whatever they order, a lot of my people are ordering either like the Beachbody Club Challenge Pack, because I'm obsessed with Beachbody On Demand, or like the All Access Challenge Pack. So once they say yes, you've got them. Now they're yours. Now the fun starts. Now your work starts to kick in. So what I do is I have this little paragraph and it's just like, yay, super duper excited. So expect your delivery in 5 to 6 days. But what's cool is you automatically have access to Beachbody On Demand or the Netflix for workouts, and we can hop on and do your meal planning as soon as possible. Here's my schedule. So whatever type of schedule you use, whether you use pen and paper, a calendar on your whatever computer. I use Excel, and for anybody that this is new to, I would really recommend using Excel because you can share it with them and they can edit it. So it's not like you have to like, all right, are you available this day? No, I'm not. Are you available this day? No, I'm not. You just send it to them, they fill it out, you check it, now you know when they're available, and then you just check your Excel spreadsheet every day. So on Excel, or actually Google Sheets I think I use, I have my entire schedule. I think I do 10 days out. I have my date nights in red. Can't sign up on my date nights, right? You can't, and you can only sign up on my parts of my day that I'm doing my work. So they know, and it's in a timely manner. So it's like 10 to 10:20, 10:20 to 10:40, 10:40 to 11 o'clock. So they know that they can expect to be on the call for 20 minutes when they jump on with you. And at the bottom, I make it really clear that my time is valuable. So if I'm scheduling this in, please make sure that you schedule this in as well, because the very first thing you want to do, when you're penciling them in, and I'll talk about this in a second, but make sure that they know that you value their time. So now you've got them in, you know when you're going to jump on the call with them, you tell them, Zoom.us, use it so I can share my screen with you. Can't wait to talk to you. Usually I'm like, can't wait to see your pretty face, or can't wait to get to know you better if they're in my cold market. So we jump on. But before we jump on, you want to make sure you're prepared for the call. So if you've never done a Zoom call with a challenger, I really hope you're not just ending me and go off. You're like, nah, no, I'm not going to do that, because I will tell you, it changed my business. When I started Zoom calling with my challengers, not just my coaches, my challengers too, I saw the rate of them continuing from month to month increase. I saw my relationships increase, and I saw the rate of them turning into coaches much quicker. I have a 2-week rate usually. They're like, okay, now they see on this call that they see what I do now. So they're much more willing to say, okay, I saw what you did on our first call. Now I know what you do. I guess I'll say yes to the opportunity, right? Just try the opportunity. You know a little bit of what I do. So that lays that foundation. So you are preparing them for the call. And I'm going to turn this around and show you guys. And this is a sample of what I do with my challenger. And keep in mind, it's just 20 minutes. So it's not like it's rocket science. I'm prepared though. And that's number 2 on my list, is being prepared for the call. So I don't show up with them and I'm like, oh, hang on, let me open this and let me erase this and hold on, let me pull up Beachbody On Demand. I am showing them that I value their time. I've got the meal planner out and ready. I've got Beachbody On Demand pulled up and ready, and I've got everything just set for them so that I can represent that I value their time, and in return I appreciate them valuing my time. So I've got the meal plan ready, and what I do with them, I just work. I do breakfast, Shakeology for 7 days. I make it known that I really recommend you trying Shakeology this way. It's going to be a little more dense than what you've probably had in a protein shake, and I break down a lot of maybe objections they have, maybe the first time they try Shakeology, and then we go through and I talk about some meal planning methods that I have done over time, because I've been doing this for 24 months, and I go all in about my experiences. And we plan their proteins for lunch. We plan their carbs for lunch. We plan their veggies for lunch. And we just move down the line, okay? And it's the more you do it, the more, the better you'll get, and the more swiftly you'll move through it. But it will come. And the first one might be a little bit rocky. That's cool. You're human. You might stutter a little bit, but it's an amazing way to get them started on track. So then, in addition to having their meal plans planned out, we jump into Beachbody On Demand. So what I'll do is I'll hop over, I'll share my screen with them and be like, all you have to do is type in teambeachbody.com, click Beachbody On Demand, and I'll show them, the all access version. Maybe they don't have the all access version, but I'll show it to them. Maybe they have just the limited version, and that's cool too. And I'll break down the different workouts with them. I'll really break them down, and I'll be like, 21 Day Fix Extreme was one of my favorite workouts ever. It helped me lose a lot of my 37 pounds that I lost, and then I'll just jump through with hammer and chisel, and I'll choose one, and I'll open it up, and I'll show them the calendar, which they all love. They're like, oh, that's so sweet. I can't wait to print it out and cross it off. And I show them my excitement too. I'm like, I love crossing things off and knowing that I'm done and that I'm one step closer to my end date. And I'll show them all the tools in there and how to access the workouts and just really pump them up, get them excited for this thing. And what I'll do on my meal planner, so I have breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and then I have a workout for Monday through Sunday. So we'll fill in, let's say for instance, they decide to commit to 21 Day Fix Extreme. On Monday, I'll say, okay, on Monday you're doing Plyo Fix Extreme. Okay? On Tuesday you're doing Upper Fix Extreme, and we'll write it out day to day so that they'll have it to cross off when they go on, 1 day done, perfect, now we're on day 2, Upper Fix Extreme, and then they'll go from there, okay? So penciling them in, being prepared for the call yourself, valuing their time, meal planning with them. If you're averaging maybe like Success Club 5 to Success Club 10, that's 3 to 5 people a month that you're getting. You probably have 20 minutes here and there to hop on a call with somebody. You definitely have time to jump on a call with somebody, so don't let that be an excuse. The fourth thing is Beachbody on Demand, breaking that down. And then the fifth thing is Challenge Tracker app. I don't know if you use it. I love it. I make sure that I go over the themed challenge. You know, I say like this month, I just make sure like I share my screen with them, and I'm like, so Monday we're doing Meditation Monday, and Tuesday we're doing like Caption This Tuesday, and Wednesday like Workout Wednesday. And just make sure that they know like what to expect in the challenge group, so that they know that every day they're gonna have like a post to do. They'll answer to their Shakeology, they'll check in with their workouts, and I'll just show them like the flow of that. And also I'll show them, I'll kind of like tell them about my little incentive. If you post your workout and your Shakeology for 7 straight days, I do everybody who's 7 out of 7 on Sunday night. By Sunday night, they do a $5 Starbucks gift card. So it's really fun, but it gets kind of expensive. So I might have to eliminate that after my groups get too big. All right, and then the last thing is finding out their why. So right on my list, I'll show you again, right here. So breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, workout, and then I have all of the containers listed out for them, and then their why, okay? This is something that you don't want to forget. For me, this is like my favorite part. I love getting to know them and getting to know more than just, like Pat said, 10, you know, you want to lose 10 pounds, like that's not enough. I mean, that 10 pounds isn't enough, but I'm saying like that's not, you know, really distinctive. I want to know exactly what you want to do. Do you want to have a, you know, look sexy in that bikini? Do you want to fit into your pre-pregnancy pants? You know, you got to know exactly what they want to do. And then you put it get it set in stone. Get it on their meal plan. So if they print this out and put it on their refrigerator, guess who's not going to cheat on Thursday when the cravings start to kick in? Them, because their why is listed right there. So this Taylor girl, this morning I actually had a call and it said, I want to make myself proud. I want to accomplish something I've never thought capable. I want to feel confident in my tooth piece. And so by having challengers understand their why and vocalize their why, they're going to be much less likely to give up on this 30 days and continue after 30 days with you. But I hope that was helpful. Those are my that's my 6-step system, and I really hope that you guys do understand that what you have to offer people, the value you have to offer people is absolutely incredible, and lead with that. The points and the benchmarks and the rank will come if you instill that belief inside yourself. All right, guys, I hope you have an amazing Friday. Bye.